Unit 6 Finance begins talking about ways of making money. It discusses the concept in order to save money, you got to make money first. So we discuss job salary analysis. I'm going to do a little bit of job salary analysis just to get the general idea. And then we have to calculate benefits of jobs because benefits of jobs are a realistic part of taking a full-time career. And so there are several different ways that you can approximate benefits, and we're going to go over one that I think is the easiest way to do it, and I'll show you how it relates to other ways that can be done. So let's say we have these two jobs we're trying to compare, $35,000 annual salary and $23 per hour. Now, this is where you might have a dialogue that talks about what's the difference between annual salary and hourly salary. Annual is guaranteed for the year. Hourly, you must work that hour in order to get paid. So if you miss a day, you miss some money. So the gross annual salary is the first thing we need to calculate. In the annual salary, it's given to you. And in the hourly salary, we have to generate some kind of idea of full-time work, which is 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, 52 weeks a year. So if we do that, that is 23 times 40 times 52. And that will give us our annual salary of $47,840. Then we have to calculate gross monthly as our next step, and that's simply just dividing by 12, which will give us, for the annual salary, give us $2,916.67. For the hourly salary, again, dividing by 12 to get the gross monthly, and then we come up with $3,986.67. And then after-tax monthly, right here we're going to go to a little diagram that shows you how the taxes are calculated and what number you need to multiply by. So taking a look at that diagram that we just showed, the taxes, the sum of the total number of taxes that we get to that we don't have to pay out of our check. Remember, we have 100% of our pay is $2,916.67, and then we got to deduct those taxes. So the amount that we don't have to deduct in this case is 77.35%, or we're going to multiply by its decimal form, 0.7735. And that for the annual job here is going to give us $2,256.04. For the hourly job, it's going to give us $3,083.67. From this point, we have the after-tax monthly pay for both of these two jobs, and then we have to get our take-home pay, which subtracts our benefits that we get. Now, some of the benefits are going to tell you $35 a month for health insurance, $50 a month for life insurance, so much money for retirement, and then vacation days and sick days that the company you work for pays you for. So I'm going to show you a little graphic that gives us a general idea of our benefits, and then we'll calculate our daily rate that we have to pay each month for vacation days and sick days. All right, so if you take a look at the things we have to pay for based on that graphic you just saw, $35 for health insurance each month, $50 for life insurance. The annual salary job makes you pay for 2 vacation days, and the sick days makes you pay for 3. The hourly job, again, $35 for health insurance, $50 for life insurance. 7 vacation days are required to pay for here, and 5 sick days are required there. Now, what we have to do is come up with how much money each month that one of these days costs. And there's several different ways to do that. The first way is to take your after-tax monthly and try to figure out how many days per month you work and then divide that number by the days per month. However, that's going to give you how much you make in one day. But we need to calculate how much you're going to pay out each month for one day throughout the entire year. So we then again have to divide by 12 to get how much money each month you pay. Now that's a little bit of a long explanation, but let's just take a look at it. If we say that there are 4 weeks in a month and we work 5 days each week, then we have 20 days a month that we get paid for. So that means we take $2,256.04 divided by 20, and then we have to again divide by 12, because we have to take our daily rate and then divide it throughout the year. So we're not paying for each day every month, but we're paying for a 12th of a day each month. And that will give us our approximate monthly pay for one single day. Then we have to take that and multiply by the number of days that we need. Now, if you take a look at the 12 and the 20 here, that totals 240 days that you work. And so this is going to give you a little bit different answer than the way that I'm going to suggest. So if you did this operation the way without completely simplifying it, you're taking $2,256.04 divided by 240. And this number times the number of days you need is going to give you your calculation for monthly deduction for vacation or sick days. Now I'm going to show you a different way. Okay, so the argument now goes from 20 days a month, because 4 weeks a month, versus 52 weeks in the year, which tells us now that there are slightly more than 4 weeks in every month. So what I like to do is take the concept of this hourly. It's 5 days a week times 52 weeks a year. 5 days times 52 is 260 days. Now that to me makes a lot more sense than 240, because there are 365 days in the year, but then you have to subtract the days you don't get paid for, which we all know are weekends, and there are 2 weekends every week times 52. That's going to give us 261. And so this number is a lot closer to the days in the week that exist in a full year, not counting leap year, and maybe take into account a single day, Christmas, New Year's, that you don't work and maybe also don't get paid for. So 260 is the number that I like to use, and it's a single number, it's a single operation in order to find how much it costs you per month to take one day off, and then you multiply by the number of days. So my operation here is to take the after-tax monthly, $2,256.04, divided by 260 times the number of days needed. And then I also give my students the ability to just do this in one. So they're going to multiply this by 5. They take the vacation days and the sick days. They cost the same amount of money. So just multiply by 5 to get your monthly deduction for your sick days. Here, multiply by 12 to get your monthly deduction for sick days. And you'll notice here that the deductions for sick days between both jobs makes the annual job a little bit more appealing. However, your hourly job is still going to pay you more money per month and will probably be the job that you select. And that is ways of making money.